Well, hello there, everybody, and welcome back. But if you are new here, welcome. My name is Chewy, and we play strategy games on this channel. Today, we're going to be starting a new campaign in EU4, Europa Universalis IV, that is, as Novgorod, going for what the wiki claims is a very hard achievement, Frozen Assets, which is to start as Novgorod and control 90% of the trade power in the White Sea node, which is this area up here, and have it be the highest value trade node in the world, meaning have the most trade power, the value in that node, which obviously will be a little tough considering that you got to compete with some major nodes like Genoa, Constantinople, Sevilla, and the English Channel. But I think it's going to be pretty reasonable. Also on the wiki, according to the wiki, it says forming other nations will not prevent this achievement. So that means we can also form Russia, which means we'll be able to get some Siberian frontiers, which means we'll be able to colonize all of this. We'll be able to steer most of the trade from this area. So I think it'll be a pretty fun, mostly laid back, mostly chill campaign. If you guys are excited, please make sure you let me know. Leave a like on the video. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And big shout out to my patrons. I don't do sponsorships for the most part, and that is because I am sponsored exclusively by crowdfunding by wonderful people who support me on my Patreon. Link is in the description below, so if you want to support me, feel free to do that. Also, I do stream multiple days a week at twitch.tv/Chewyshoot, so make sure you follow me over there. And if you're wondering why my game looks the way it does, I do have a mod pack as well, linked in the description. I have a Discord, subreddit, Twitter, plenty of ways to get involved if you are interested. But all that stuff is linked in the description. But anyways, let's play some Novgorod. And here we are. We are Novgorod. Achievements. The one we are going for is Frozen Assets. White Sea has 90% or more trade power there and is the highest value trade node in the world. Very reasonable. We can do that. It's just basically going to be conquer all of Asia and steer trade. That's kind of the gist of it. So, starting off here, Muscovy has the enemy of Denmark, which is great. That means I can rival Muscovy, and that will make Denmark more likely to be my friend. Also, Tver is here, so you might as well do that. And let's rival the Livonians. Now, we have a common rival, so that's going to help out quite a bit. Let's improve with these guys. And let's send these guys a scornful insult. And that might get us very close. Ooh, yes, very, very close, actually. And then, let's see here. Let's build up to our force limit, which is, what? 18? So, a nice 5 right there. And if we want to get an advisor here, trade efficiency would be nice. Land maintenance would be good. Tax modifier would be nice, I suppose. Yeah, okay. So what I'm going to do here is exploit some of that. Let's do 2 of them. And then these guys, all 3 of them. The reason why I'm getting these 3 is because they essentially pay for themselves. So that'll help. Turn these forts off here. Have you guys protect trade, go home at war. And let's turn our army maintenance down and have you guys... yeah, let's have them go out to Neva. So now we just need to try to snag an alliance with these guys. Okay, that's reasonable. Now, the question is, these guys are rivaled to Lithuania as well, but Lithuania did not rival them. Interesting. Poland did not rival them as well. So let's go ahead and see if we can try for that. It looks promising. Ooh. Too many Diplo relations. That's no good. We'll see. 17 is pretty reasonable, I think. So we do also have a unique government type, the Vichy Republic here, or however it's pronounced. It allows us the factions with these guys, who I tend to honestly just forget about it, to be honest. But morale of armies, national sailors for trade power abroad, tax for global trade power and naval maintenance, construction for national manpower and goods produced. So this one's pretty good. We're probably going to use this one to get that Frozen Assets achievement at the end. We also have the Russian Principality government type, or government reforms here, because of our culture, I assume. We could accept Karelian culture. We also need to get our stab up at least 1. We are Orthodox, of course, so we have these guys. So I think we can consecrate a metropolitan. Let's do one here. Do we have any other ones? That is the only one we can do. These ones don't have enough dev. Yeah, just need more development. We'll be able to do that. We do have a unique mission tree added in the 3rd Rome DLC. And I believe these missions, they're pretty rudimentary. Like, they have claims and stuff like that. It's pretty basic stuff. This one here gives us a decent bit of dev. So we need to make sure we are pushing for that. But first and foremost, we need to see if we can get an alliance with these guys. And it looks like we can. Let's see here. Okay.
How much are we collecting up here? 0.5. That's actually not bad. Let's collect from the Baltic instead of Kazan, and let's see if we can switch this guy over here to establish communities. It's not going to make us any more money, but yeah, it actually hurts our economy. But what it does is it gives us a quicker improved relations with these guys. And every little bit is going to be helpful. Yeah, there's too many Diplo reps. Diplo relations is pretty detrimental. I need to find an ally because Muscovy will attack me. They have a truce with us, I believe, right? No? No truce? No truce. We start off with some cores against these guys, by the way, so... Pretty, they need the Jagellian. All right. So that happened. Livonians have announced me as their rival. Oh, no. Whatever will I do? Now, I'm improving relations with Poland, which is good. We're going to need to see if we can get an alliance with them. Now, yes, there we go. They flipped to friendly. We can ally them. Incredible, incredible. This is really good news because we'll likely be able to get them in. So we need to immediately start currying some favors with them. And that is going to help us bigly. Bigly, bigly. All right. Now, these guys, yeah, we might not have a chance at all, but I'm still going to go with it. Basically, that means we will not get attacked anymore. Oh, those guys are really disloyal. Whew. Yikes. Okay. Either way, take a look at that. 15, 11, 6, 18. These guys will definitely not attack me, which is great. Now, the issue is going to be trying to find an alliance with them that is... or somebody that will help us attack them. So these guys are pretty beefy, but Kazan would also probably try to take some land. Let's I kind of still want to try, at least try for this. If they flip to friendly, we will be able to ally them. Let's see here. I could scornfully insult somebody. Get our relations up with them a little bit. We are getting quite good favors with them. Let's have you guys switch back over to here instead of the Baltic. And let's have you guys switch to establish communities. That will help us with Poland, right? That's weird that it doesn't show the established communities, but it definitely affects it. That's weird. But yeah, if we can get them to flip to friendly, then that essentially will give us a huge hug box to start beating the tar out of Muscovy. And that's obviously a huge importance for us if we want to be getting this rolling, because obviously biking out of our starting situation is the tough part because we are pretty poor. The only reason we're doing anything good is because we have a couple of trade centers over here. These two right here. This one up here is apparently a level 2. Questionable. But apparently, as long as we're in the green, we have 3 advisors and we're still in the green, so I cannot complain. I should probably focus on Miltech, especially considering that our guy is low on that. Let me uninstall this mod really quick, just so the game looks a little pretty for you guys. Much better, much better. So I got rid of Grand Exhibition because it has that like, you know, oops, we missed one, and I tend to not appreciate that. So I don't use that mod anymore. But I forgot to take it out of my mod pack. And yeah, we just had a huge hit to our economy because we had some negative malices in our provinces here. So for 3 years, that's unfortunate, man. These forts, we cannot get rid of these forts. We're just gonna have to let our economy kind of slip down a little bit. Muscovy declared war on who? Tver, huh? Yeah, I probably could have gotten a cheeky humiliate off on them. Let's see here. Let's actually try for it. If I can occupy at least one province. Let's make our guy a guy. Ah, see, they're on every province now, though. Yeah, let's see here. Let's declare the war. At the very least, I would like to try to let these guys win something. I'll take the Diplomata. That's fine. Yeah, and all these guys are going to get sieged down. Odeyev, they're probably actually going to get annexed. I am taking some attrition over here, but I don't really care. I'm not going to get the occupations here. Now, let's get down here because what they're likely to do is to peace out basically instantly. Now, do they have an army? They do have an army somewhere. I'll turn the fort on Novgorod off, though, because we still have the capital fort there. What likely is going to happen is these guys are going to get occupied. They will peace out instantly. And what that does... Oh, hey, they didn't full annex them. Nice. That's actually perfect. As long as they didn't vassalize them. That could have been bad. Okay, get on black flagged. Come on down. And we'll be able to show strength on these guys or humiliate. That's the thing. If we humiliate them, we can get the extra, this one down here. But I'm not too keen on it, honestly. I think I'd rather humiliate them and get that extra mana. Extra mana would be really nice. So this army over here is looted. Decisions. Ryzan is over here attacking them as well now. These guys just keep getting occupied over and over again. And we're taking all that attrition, just standing our armies there. Yeah, let's get them out of there. No reason. Let's just keep them here. Wait until for them to peace out in this war as well. Curious how many times they're going to get occupied. Oh, shoot. I didn't even see that army up here. Well, that's a little embarrassing. Yeah, that's going to hurt my economy quite a bit. Let's have those guys get caught over here. There we go. As soon as we're done with this battle, we'll be able to peace out. For the show strength, I reckon. Or not. Oh, there you go. So 100 of each mana plus some PP. Which actually is great because it means we get even more PP than we originally did. We can now take tech. We'll be... What is this? 5 years ahead of time on Diplotech. That's great. I have a loan. Let's turn our army maintenance down nice and low. Now, as far as our guy, he's 70 years old. So that just is not intelligent. Let's go with a admin guy, I suppose, so we can get our first idea group. First idea group. I'm not so sure. I'm always pretty keen on like a quantity. Because I don't know if we're able to form another nation. I do not know. I'm going to have to look into that. Let's see here. We got our favors with these guys. Denmark will join. Poland will ally me. Goodness gracious. This is actually the dream run right now. Poland has an attitude towards a favorable attitude towards them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to curry favors with them. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to boost up our trust with these guys. And you might think that that's a little funky. But what we're doing is we're trying to foster long-term alliances with these guys. We'll continue currying favors. Now, these province modifiers are going to go away here in a couple of months, and our economy will recover. Very annoying. There we go. Look at that. Okay, so our advisors, our army maintenance is a big one because they're reinforcing still. There we go. We're in the green again. Nice. Our production and trade, our trade is nice, actually. Our production is garbage. Taxation is solid. On the yearly tick, we'll be able to take mill tech. Well, actually, I don't even need to because there's nothing to worry about there. Shoot. Oh. I guess we'll lose 90 or 89 admin. It is what it is. Support the reform. Patriarch authority. Yes. Now we have 10%. That means we can finally pick an icon. I believe one of these required... Okay. State metropolitan and a church in Novgorod. All right. We'll have to do that eventually. And then have an icon commissioned. Okay. Ooh, this is our chance here. Muscovy has declared war on Ryzan. Let's see here. Okay. Did Ryzan's allies Crimea and Uzbek? Okay, this is actually like really good for us. They only have 15,000 manpower. So what we need to do here is wait for our opportunity to strike. So hopefully we can get our trust up with these guys within the next 2 years or so. Meanwhile, these guys are going to be over here losing all kinds of manpower. Money. Absolutely, I will take that. We got our first reform here. Random candidate bonus is always a solid one. That's pretty much what I go with every single time. And sadly, I can't be doing any government or mercantilism. Oh, yikes. I don't want to fight rebels. Oh, I don't have a choice. A civil war in Novgorod? The 5 mercantilism is really strong. That's a lot of manpower, but I think I think it has to be done now. Am I still up to my force limit? I am. Okay. So, Miesen. Okay, we'll have half you guys head over there. And then, what is this one here? Priolzersk. Okay, have you head over here. Let's get a general there and have you head over there with a general. And we'll just let this time out here in a couple of months then. That way these boys have time to get there and have morale. Now, the reason why you get your armies there preemptively is because then it allows them to take a defensive stance here. These guys are attacking Livonia. I'm actually willing to accept that because what that does is that will allow us to... man, it's a lot of manpower. That will allow us to head down here and get a little bit of war score. And they may actually even give us a province here. I probably should have marked these provinces as vital interest. That way they would be they would consider giving it to us, but it's okay. Let's get a... Wait, we have 3 heavies? Well, shoot, man. No wonder I'm over here bleeding out my army, my money, rather. Okay, let's get on over there. There we go. Now, we'll get some participation here. Let's put this province here on local defensiveness to prevent them from making any reasonable gains on that siege. And they got a wall breach. The classic. Hey, tell me, you know, how do you know that I'm at war with the AI's at war with the player? Because they're exclusively targeting the player. Though, to be fair, this is kind of the only province that makes sense for them to siege down, but still infuriating. We have plenty of participation. Oh, are you joking? Bro, stop. My economy is absolutely going to tank again. That's a stupid event, man. Stupid event. That's infuriating. Either way, these guys are taking all kinds of attrition on my fort over here, which is good for us. And we'll be able to piece these guys out pretty quickly. Now, there you go. Is Riga in this war? They are. Okay. Well, Riga is a level 3 fort, so we're not going to be able to occupy that in a timely manner. Let's have you guys come down here to let Galen or whatever. Now, we got to be mindful that these guys are probably going to come for me here. Yeah, I'm not even going to worry about it. They're on my capital, annoyingly, but it's okay. Let's put that defensiveness edict on there. Our economy is not doing too good, but this is fine. It will all work out in the long term. I'm not worried about it. We'll be fine. Once our allies get wise. See, these guys are over here taking 5% attrition in the spring. So it's like, it says winter time, but it's May. So I don't really know. Yeah. Like, look how many men they've lost to attrition. They've lost more men to attrition than we have total. They're going to run out of manpower very quickly here. Let's come on over here. Nope, just kidding. I don't want them to attack me here. That's the big thing. Hey, Sweden, it'd be nice if you would defend my provinces here. So Muscovy's over here. You can see Muscovy has no more manpower. So this would be our ideal time to get in and attack them. But alas, we do not have the option to do that. So this guy is 34. I think we're going to go with a mill guy. Start saving up some mill mana. He's 34. Get a free stability. Yep, let's go with the free stability. All right, now let's get these guys off my capital, if I'm able. So see, they're standing a bunch of their armies over here in preparation of dogpiling onto me. Okay, now they're leaving. Wait for them to lock in going that way. There you go. Now we should be able to just beat the crap out of this 10 stack. Sadly, we are losing a lot of manpower in this war, but it's fine. I mean, it's not fine, but whatever. Yeah. Once these guys take their capital, they should be willing to peace out. We'll take a little bit of attrition, but not much. Hopefully these they don't take back the forts that I took. There you go. They didn't give us any clay, which is annoying, but they did give us a ton, and I mean a ton of favors, which is wonderful. They are losing money. Okay. So either way, let's recall this. It's time to get to war because these guys are at war over here, but that should be over pretty soon. Denmark would join. If these guys were not fighting in another war, they would maybe consider it. Let's take a look here. I want you to reduce your opinion of Muscovy, good sirs. Where's this name? Here we go. That should help. Obviously, we're not going to be able to call them in on the war, but I don't think it matters a whole lot. They have a lot of men, but they don't have a lot of manpower in reserves, right? Muscovy has 0. His vassals each have a decent few, but I think we'll be okay. I don't know. Famous last words, of course. So let's see here. I'm going to declare this war for Totma. For this, Ryzan will not join them, which is great. We're going to scorch our capital fort just to make sure they're not able to take it. You guys can both have access, of course. Now, Denmark's got a 16 stack here. This is great. These guys have rebels, apparently. That's pretty good. Now, what I want to do is occupy his subjects. Kazan is sending me a gift. Incredible. We have 3 loans, and I'm losing money. Are you actually kidding me? Yeah, these guild events are pretty stupid. Let's get rid of these advisors here. I can't afford them. I'm just gonna go bankrupt. So corny. Okay, let's scorch this province here. Now this is a bad fight because it's a -1, but I'm willing to, yes, get in there with our general. It's a -1 because it's a, you know, their capital, so to speak. This is fine. Yeah. We're going to have to see if we can bait them into taking some bad fights here. That's going to be very important for this war here. So, like, if we can get them to head into Velsk. So, see right here? They're heading into Velsk. They'll be there on the 4th and the 5th. So, as long as I'm there before them, that's all that really matters. Now, once they lock in, there you go. Now, we head in. We'll actually get a monthly repair tick. Shift consolidate. And they will come in and they take a -1 this time around. So, you know, rolls permitting. They're reinforcing a lot of men right now, though. This might not be the best for us. Okay. We'll get 1 reinforcement tick, which is good. But, yeah, I don't think this is going to work well for us. How's their mill tech compared to us? We have matching mill techs. But yeah, they're just piling on. Let's see here. Those guys are going to be here on the 24th and the 30th. Yep. Oh, just kidding. Just kidding. Scorched Earth is so overpowered. Look at that. I've lost 13,000, but Muscovy's lost 13 as well. Very good. That means these guys are basically locked at that 20,000 mark. We are gaining a little bit of manpower. 10,000 in the hole. Yeah, you know what? That's pretty unfortunate, but this is fine. Now, this is a big part. Oh my gosh, I did not mean to do that. That was an accident. Is that a wipe? That would be a nice wipe. Nope, no wipe, sadly. So we need to come down here and grab this fort. So let's have these guys attached to us here. Ah, they took the fort. Unfortunate. I was hoping to kill the rebel army there. Get that trade power. These boys need to recoup a little bit. Muscovy's lost a lot of men. They still have a lot in the field, but we should be good here. As these guys start sieging down these guys, like, look, the cavalry is arriving. They are arriving. We're going to be good. We're going to be good. But these boys just need to recoup some losses here. Half off trader. Very good. I'm going to scorch a couple of provinces here. This might seem like really dumb. But believe me, when you're playing in the north, where your provinces are like literally incredibly massive, you know what I mean? They want to attack me here, but like it'll take them months to get here. So I'm not worried about it. I don't know why they're not taking attrition. This is one of those annoying little things that the AI does that where they cheat. They're not taking attrition even though they're in my provinces where they should be. And now they are apparently. I don't know, man. If I'm in the AI right there, I'm taking attrition. But I digress. There you go. I want them to take as much attrition as possible. Very, very important here. All right. Let's see here. So these guys are heading up to Onlets. They'll be there on the 2nd of November. I reckon we can get there and wipe that army out. They're going to reinforce, sadly. But not in time. And we'll be able to get out of there. Easy peasy. Look at that. We just wiped out that 2,000 stack. See, they've lost 30,000 to our 20,000. It's good. Spy network construction. Let's get some spy network growth on these guys here. These guys would probably be willing to join if they weren't... yeah, if we had enough favors here. But we might not. We might hit that 30 mark, so we might not be able to. Yeah, just got to keep an eye on our economy. Don't want to get too out of control here. All right. Yeah, so they can siege this stuff down, I suppose. Obviously, we don't want them to, but it's not the end of the world if they get a couple of provinces occupied. These guys over here need to eventually win this siege. We've been on 35% for a few minutes. But I'm just kind of waiting for them to come into my provinces where I've scorched it so I can defend. Gotta fight smarter, not harder, right? Now, Muscovy's over here losing a lot of men. There are 15,000 men now. That's incredible. That's really good. Now, this might seem weird. It's occupied, right. Let's build this here in Novgorod. That will allow us to get this mission here. And speaking of, let's go ahead and enact the Icon of St. Michael. It's going to give us some manpower recovery speed as well as a little bit of discipline. Probably should have done that before the war, so that's a bit of a misplay on my end. So these guys are heading into this Torshak province. So I'll see if I can meet them. Yes. Okay, so like this... No. They changed their mind. Unfortunate. Those guys are going to get killed. There's nothing I can do about that. But they will take some attrition on that province, apparently. And, yeah. We'll probably wrap this war up today. At least I'd like to. My goal is certainly for the first episode to be entertaining. Is that a... Wait. Where'd those men come from? I just popped them out of the ground. Look at that. All that attrition. I don't even care about that Norwegian stack. They got a 30 stack just chilling there, taking attrition. Like idiots. Now, I think I'm going to take this army while they're recovering and come and reoccupy my lands. Luckily for us, we are not losing too many men. Am I getting attacked right here? No, I'm not. Very good. Yeah, Muscovy is definitely turtled up, licking their wounds right now. Generally, I wouldn't want it, but I need that mana. Let's get up here and occupy our lands back. There you go. They finally won that fort over here in Pskov, which is some good war score for us. We can take Miltech. Wait for the yearly tick and take it. No, we don't even need to. Support the reform. Let's upgrade our units here before the monthly tick. We have low morale, but the idea is that our boys will be able to recover before, you know, we get into any battles, and now we have better pips against these guys. Yeah, so they're going to get in here. Oh, since it's been scorched, shoot, man. They'll be there on the 18th. These guys will be there on the 22nd. Yeah, this is not good. Gosh, dang it, man. Ay. Let's group our boys up together. Scorch this province as well. Meanwhile, Denmark is doing what? Okay. These guys are marching over. These guys are disloyal, aren't they? Yep. Poland. And the winged hussars arrived. Look at that. Poland comes in late. Quite late. They must be like right on the border of not being willing to join. So that's good because that basically just completely tipped the scales in our favor. You guys thought I was down for the count. This was all intended. This is part of the plan. This is all part of the plan. I definitely need this province, though, for... Oh, gosh. There's so many of them. They're coming for me, aren't they? Nope. They're stacking up all their men to take attrition. Here we go. We got the Autocephalous Archbishopric, which will give us more Patriarch Authority, stab cost modifier, and monthly war exhaustion. That's actually a really solid modifier there. Oh, and it's for, what is this, 21 years? Is that what that says? No, 20 years? I was going to say 21 would be a weird thing. But, man, that's some decent war exhaustion change right there because, boy, we're hurting for the war exhaustion right now. But, yep, now we just wait for Poland to come in. They're sieging down Muscovy. They're on low enthusiasm now, actually, which is great. And hopefully, it'd be nice if they would... Oh, my gosh. And I can't even take burger loans, dude. What a disaster this is, huh? What a disaster. Let's debase some currency here. Or not debase currency, but exploit some base tax. I already have some loans. I'd rather not take more if I can avoid it. We'll see. At this point, you know, I'm just trying to occupy my own provinces back to prevent them from being able to, you know, tank my manpower anymore. So this is good. This is actually really good. These guys are disloyal, but they're still going to fight for us. The good old 001. That'd be pretty nuts. Let's go ahead and keep him, though. He's young. A young lad. They're probably going to be there on Miltech very soon. So our Miltech advantage is fleeting. But they're up here taking all that attrition. And I'm very certain that they cannot afford to maintain it. We're about to get a large chunk of war score from occupying the war goal here. Todma. Just like that. Now we're going to have to occupy a fort and able to take land, in order to take land, rather. And this episode has already gone on long enough, but as you guys can see, episode 1 is looking like it's going to end. The war from episode 1 is looking like it's going to end in a good one. If you guys are excited for the campaign, please, I cannot ask you enough, show your support. Leave a like on the video. It really does help out a ton. It helps out with the algorithm, most importantly. Also, leave a comment below if you guys have done frozen assets, because I always appreciate that sort of feedback. If you guys have any sort of strategies or things like that, I like to learn. You know, EU4 is a big learning game. If you haven't already subscribed, we have multiple videos that come up every single day, and you're missing out on them if you are not subscribed to the channel. Also, follow me over at twitch.tv/Chewyshoot for some more streams, EU4, as well as some other variety stuff. And if you want to support me, I have a Patreon linked in the description below, as well as my Discord, the subreddit, and my Twitter. They're all linked in the description, guys. But that's all I got for you for today. This is Chewyshoot, and I will catch you guys later.